What's going on, everybody? It's Adrian Hunter from over here at PipeDreamHookah, and today I've got a really quick video for you guys. It's actually not going to take place here. A few days ago I actually went over to Lansing, Michigan to a place called the 6 Hookah Lounge to meet up with my buddy Jim Zaida from Ugly Hookah Tobacco. Do you guys like Ugly? I know that I like Ugly. They've got 2 new flavors coming out, and I wanted to go over there, hang out with Jim, and record a little bit on maybe my first impressions on the new flavors, maybe get to talk to Jim a little bit. I'm not really sure how that footage turned out, but we're gonna go to the 6 Hookah Lounge right now, and then if the footage was awful, I'll probably pop back in and let you guys know what I thought without what I'm assuming is going to be a lot of extra ambient noise from the lounge itself. That said, let's go to the lounge. What's going on, everybody? It's Adrian from over here at PipeDreamHookah, and like I was saying earlier in this video, we are at the 6 Hookah Lounge in downtown Lansing, right near the college, and today I have with me Jim Zaida from Ugly Hookah Tobacco. Say hi, Jim.
Hello, everybody.
Perfect, man of many words. I think someone said that about you in a video before, maybe it was Hookah John. Today we've got 2 unreleased flavors from Ugly. Hopefully this audio is picking up at all. My camera person just left. He should probably be here for this. And provided the audio works, we're going to be checking out the Ugly Hurricane flavor, and we're going to be checking out Triforce. Any of you guys that have been smoking hookah for a long time are already well aware of what Triforce is. So real quick, before we start this, do you want the owner to say hi?
Hookah Rush Triforce.
Hookah Rush Triforce. So Hookah Rush Triforce, for anyone who's ever been to Ohio, been to Hookah Rush, this is something that he made for those guys. You want to introduce the owner real quick?
Sure. Yeah, come here.
Real quick, Jim's going to introduce the owner real quick so you guys know who he is.
Alright guys, this is Ken, owner of 6 Lounge, and he's going to be my distributor in Michigan.
Hello, everybody.
Alright, so what we're going to do today is I'm actually going to, maybe you guys have seen my first impression series that I did for the Azure flavors. I'm going to smoke these flavors a little bit, and I'll let you guys know what I'm getting from it, and maybe when I'm wrong, Jim can tell me what the flavor actually is. I also apologize for the camera angle. I appear to be behind the bowl. We're going to roll with it. So first we'll start with, this is the Hurricane, right? We're going to check out the Hurricane.
And it's on the Ugly Hookah Bowl. I'm not releasing it.
Oh, yeah. So these are the Ugly Hookah Bowls. You guys aren't going to get them yet. They're not going to be released as of right now because of some issues. We're not getting into that in this video. But they're gorgeous bowls. Sorry, you guys can't try them. But I'll start with the Hurricane. Let you guys know what I think. He'll correct me. We'll move to the Triforce, the Hookah Rush Triforce. He'll correct me on that as well. So let's start with the Hurricane. As usual on this channel, I'm going to do it on both the inhale and exhale because I find that you get a better flavor profile test when you do it on the inhale and exhale, starting with the inhale. Alright, so on the inhale, now I do have a little bit of information on what's in these flavors, but not enough to be sure. What I'm getting on the inhale is actually a strong, natural mango flavor, maybe a little bit of the peel and a little bit of the insides, and there's some other miscellaneous fruit. I don't know if I taste mint, but it definitely has some cooling flavor to it. Am I on to anything? There's no mint. Okay, so is it just mango?
It's a mango lemonade profile.
Mango lemonade profile. That might be what I was picking up on. I smoke mint every day, all day, so I'm not really sure sometimes whether I'm smoking a mint or not. We're actually going to let some of these guys try this stuff as well, but first I want to check out the Hookah Rush Triforce really quick, and I'll tell you what that is. For anyone who smokes a lot of hookah, you probably already know what you're going to expect, but if you don't, I'm going to tell you in a second.
You know why? It's because they barely washed them. I think they
So real quick, on the Hurricane, I forgot to say that the exhale doesn't change much, although that almost bitter, not really sweet mango peel flavor comes across even more on the exhale. Now moving on to Hookah Rush, this is going to be the Triforce. What I get on the inhale, and this is unfortunate because I already know what the Triforce is, I did a video on Althaka's Triforce already. What you're getting on the inhale is a little bit of mint and a pretty strong grapefruit profile and somewhat of a natural blueberry profile. Most hookah tobaccos don't really nail the natural blueberry flavor, but this does a pretty good job of it, as Ugly usually does. Actually, over to the side we have some Sergeant Huckleberry, which is an outstanding kind of a semi-sweet, semi-bitter huckleberry flavor. So if you like that, you're going to like the blueberry flavor that's inside of this Triforce. Really quick, let's move on to the exhale. Alright, Alright, so on the exhale, what really comes out of the mix is going to be the grapefruit, and that makes a lot of sense because the tart flavors tend to hit your palate a lot more on the exhale than they do on the inhale. So I would say that this is pretty much a textbook Triforce, however it is ugly hookah tobacco. So it's going to be a much higher quality tasting Triforce than you get with something more accessible like Alfaker. Nothing wrong with it, but ugly does have much more potent flavors than Alfaker does. Jim, do you have anything you want to add before we let some of these people try these flavors?
I think you nailed it.
Awesome. We're going to have some people try these flavors. Hopefully this video comes out good at all. You guys want to try some flavors?
Yeah.
Alright, there's Tips over here. I'm just here to be here. He knows what's going on. Alright, so as it turned out, I'm sure you guys noticed the audio was a little bit poor. That's because of the mic that I use. I don't have a lavalier mic yet. That's something I should probably invest in if I want to do things like that more often. But for anyone who maybe had trouble hearing or maybe didn't get the full gist of it, there were obviously 2 new ugly flavors released. One of them is called Hurricane, which is a mango lemonade. And my first impressions, I basically just went through that, hey, this mango is a natural, more like a mango peel, and there is some sweetness. And Jim told me that's mostly due to the lemonade flavoring they actually put in the flavor. Then there's this other one called Hookah Rush Triforce. For any of you who don't know, I think I explained that pretty well in the video, but to kind of summarize, it is a shop down, I believe it's Columbus, Ohio, and they're an awesome shop. They've got basically everything in stock, and Jim wanted to make a flavor for them. This is something they've been talking about for a while, I guess, and it is the Triforce. It's exactly what you think it is. It's grapefruit, blueberry, and mint all pre-mixed, and these flavors are actually due to come out in about a week, so keep your eyes open for those. I will be doing full reviews on both of them. So yeah, there's just a quick little video. Hopefully anyone who likes ugly is a little bit more excited for some ugly. And that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, happy smoking.